students, in our previous videos we learned the chapter linear equations in two variables. In these linear equations in two variables, we already solved the practice set 1.1 and 1.3, and in 1.2 we are going to learn about the graphical method, which we are going to learn in the end of the linear equations in two variable chapter. So in a practice set 1.1, we learn how to solve the simultaneous equations in elimination method, and in 1.3 we learn how to solve the simultaneous equation in Cramer's rule. Now we are going to learn how to solve the linear equations in substitution method in 1.4. So before to start that practice set 1.4, we will take some of the introduction. If we see the page number 16 in our textbook, here we are having like this equation, that is 3 upon x minus 4 upon y is equals to 8, and the second equation is given 6 upon x minus 1 plus 3 upon y minus 2 is equals to 0, and third one is given 7 upon 2x plus 1 plus 30 upon y plus 2 is equals to 0. Fourth one is given 14 upon x plus y plus 3 upon x minus y is equals to 5. And now what he is asking, number of variables used in this equation. As we all know, how many variables are used in this equation? So here x is one variable and y is another variable. So two variables are used simultaneously. If we go for the second equation, here also how many variables we are here given? X and y. So here also we can write 2. And if we observe the third equation, here also the variables are only 2, those are x and y. So I will write here 2. And in a fourth equation also 14 upon x plus y and 3 upon x minus y is equals to 5. Here also how many variables are given? 2. Those are x and y. So here what the next he is asking, whether the given are linear equation or not. So distinguish this one, whether this given equation is linear equation or not. What we will do, so we are having some terms and condition which we learned in the starting of this linear equation in two variables. So what are those conditions? Firstly, the linear equation in two variables should be involved in two variables. And what is the second point? The degree of the variables. What are the degrees here? X and y. The degree of the variable should be 1. But if we observe this equation, here the variable is having in the denominator part. So here the degree of the variable is not 1. And here in next term, that is 4 upon y, that is for the next variable, the degree of the y is also not 1. So the given equation is not a linear equation, it is clear. So what we will write here? Not linear equation. So this is a non-linear equation. Similarly, we go for the all equations. Here all the variables are given in a denominator terms. So according to that one, according to our rule, the variable should have the degree of 1. So here the variables are in denominator. So the degree of the variable should not be 1. So all the equations are not a linear equations. So can we make this non-linear equation in a linear equations? Yes, we can form this non-linear equations in linear equation form. How we can form the non-linear equations in a linear equation form? Let us see. Let us take one of the equations in the page number 16, that is 3 upon x minus 4 upon y is equals to 8 is given. So here the x degree is not 1 and y degree is also not 1. So instead of, so can we write this equation in this form? Yes, we can write this equation in this form, that is 3 into 1 upon x minus 4 into 1 upon y is equals to a. So instead of these terms, we can substitute the other variables and we will make this equation into linear equation. So what I am writing here, 1 upon x is equals to, I am taking a variable, and 1 upon y is equals to, I am taking b variable. So substituting, what we will get here, 3a minus 4b is equals to a. So while by substituting in place of 1 upon x is equals to a and 1 upon y is equals to b, we are getting this equation which is in the form of linear equation. In this equation, if we see the degree of the variable, what are the degree? First of all, what are the degrees? So what are the variables here? That is a and b, and the degree of the variables is 1 and 1. So it is a linear equation. So in exercise 1.4, we will convert the given equation in this form and we will solve the equation. And in this exercise practice set 1.4, whether we can use the Cramer's rule or elimination method, in both of whatever the method we can use, we can solve the simultaneous equations.